Yeah, so those who were watching, other councillors have also joined. I think we also welcome them. I think you saw one councillor Ugutu Wenzanjane when he's being introduced, Councillor Mukwala. I think he demonstrated so well how councillors must behave when they are introduced. Ne? Yeah, if you were watching. Yeah, thank you so much, Councillor Mukwala, for the energy. Let us then invite Mr. P. Mangani, who's the General Manager for PED and also the Acting Municipal Manager, to come and introduce our guest today. He's also a young person, Sesemusha. Asimshayeleni izandla bakithi.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Greetings to yourself, Honorable Speaker. I'd also like to greet the Acting Executive Mayor, who happens to be my MMC, and greetings to the Section 79 Chairperson of LED, who's my chairperson for the Oversight Committee for LED, the councillors that are here, the students that are here. I know it's not an easy journey of being a student. Today you are a graduate. You started as a student. Some of you probably, there was a time you wanted to give up. There were times that you needed your girlfriend or boyfriend to motivate you, or your friend, or even the family members. Sometimes you are motivated by the situation lokuyo. Mawuthi uyabo ukuthi mara no asingizame lento ngiqhubeke. Ngithanda kubingelela abazali. Kuba ngumzali it's also difficult. I don't know, some of you probably our former students, because they are graduate now, probably they told you that we're not giving them stipend. Bacela imali ekhaya. Labanye azange ba declare that after 4 months we had a top up, or giving them top up. Said, it was 2.5 still. Niziseshe as my parents or guidance, support umntwana. Kanti imali ya somewhere bayazi bona bayisaphi. They never declared, but you stayed the course with them and supported them. Today they are graduating because of your effort. There's a famous author who's late now, who Jim George is an American author who passed on last year at the age of 80. There's a famous quote which says, it's not about how you start that is important, but it's how you finish. So all aspects or in life, it's about that. Some of us, we are testimony to that. Honorable Speaker, when I finished my grade 12, I had to take a gap year. I had to work as a gardener. It was not easy. I was not physically fit and mentally ready with the mindset that, oh, I'm a student, did science and maths. But because I understand that it's not about how you start, what is important, it's about how you finish. And wherever you are now a student, I hope that you also still trying to see how can you able to navigate within that system, because each and every system you need to navigate and understand that particular space that you are in. But having said that, Honorable Speaker, I'm here just to introduce our guest. I'll start with the service provider, who basically appointed by Nkangala by the name of Colin Sebula. I'll request them also to stand up. They are being led by Madam Onika. Can they stand up wherever they are seated, colleagues from Colin Sebula? according to my record, you are 4 that are here. I only see you. I'm not sure where's the other colleagues. They need to know you, colleagues. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then we have colleagues from Bitvest Protea Coin, who they are working with us. They are also working with the service provider. They are playing a very critical role in terms of making sure that they train the student from theory to practical, and they're the one who also make sure that they get employed after the program. So they are very special stakeholders. They are being led by Stefan Teleblanche. I will also request them to stand up. There are about 4 of them that are present here. Can you please give them a round of applause? And then we also have our key stakeholder who they make it possible that we already giving you a student the 2.5 monthly. We are co-funding this program with them. So without their financial assistance or support, it means Nkangala won't have this program. I will request also them to stand up. They are being led by Isaac Motapu, our National Department of Public Works. Can they stand up wherever they are seated? Especially izandla madoda. Baphethe imali, ashayini kakhulu, so that they can increase the funding to the district. Mashaka and the other group they might reduce the stipend. Maybe they can reconsider. And then we also have our colleagues from local municipalities who are our Epwp champions, who support us as a district to do our work. We want to also recognize them. They are from the local municipalities. I will also request them to stand up wherever they are seated so that we can acknowledge and recognize them. Epwp champions from local municipalities. We also want to recognize our 2 doctors, Dr. Hadebe and Dr. Mahlango. It's a very, very unique qualification. They're not just doctors. They went through the process. They're not honored. They've done dissertations and they've met all the minimum requirements to be called doctors. So that's a special title. In the district, there are only 3 that we're having. You can imagine. So I will request them just to stand up so that it can be properly recognized. Honorable Speaker, I also want to recognize my parents and my guidance. As I said that they started the journey with the student. From the time we advertised, they supported them. Some of them, they have to take a takes to submit the application form to the nearest office. Some of them, they got to know the information from the parents or guidance. They didn't even know about the advert. So they play a critical role. So everyone who's here to support our graduates, ngizongicela ukuthi nisukume recognize also. My parents and guidance were here to support the students. Siyanicela ukuthi nisukume so that isin recognize. Lastly but not least, it's our graduates. It's a difficult relationship like any other relationship. I always tell people that any relationship, there will be time of conflicts. So even with our students, probably we have those moments. As much as I might not be 100% or directly involved, but one way or other, they might have certain conflict with the district or service provider or Bitvest. But as long we talk about our issues and resolve them, that's what is important. But without them, we're not going to have this graduation or this program. And this is our special guest for today. And we want to recognize them. And now they are employees. We are no longer graduates. We are graduates just for the program of today. But today now you are employees. Some of you already providing back at home. So we want to have a special recognitions to all of you that are here. If you can stand up and khombise ukuthi you are a youth, stand up with a noise. Sinibone usasebancane. Honorable Speaker, ngiyabonga.
Thank you so much, Bamanganyi, for the kind words and also for rendering the introductions. Can we give him a resounding round of applause? Yeah, I didn't know that you started by working in the garden. I also started by working in the garden at Flaria. So we all have a lot of stories to tell. So it's about how you finish, ne? It's about how you finish, not how you start. Yes. And that time, hey, the salary was very interesting. The salary that you were earning was very, very, very interesting. So we'll tell that story some other time. I think there are people on the program who are here to tell us more about this occasion. So mine will be definitely to facilitate the program. But I would have missed an opportunity if I don't also give you one quote that was said some time ago when I was a student. We used to debate at school. You know, we used to debate at school. So that time there was no this thing of rebutting when you debate. It was just the positive and the negative side. Yeah, they will tell you that the hand that rock the cradle should rule the world. And the only person we could refer to was Margaret Thatcher. If you were on the positive side at that time. But there's this quote that I like that says, if you run in a race, it does not mean you are going to win. Even if you win, it's not because you were running. Because there are those that ran like you but never won. So there are certain other qualities that you must add, that you need. And one of them is stamina. And one of them is courage. And one of them is commitment. And one of them is dedication. Then you win the race. But to run does not guarantee you winning. And there are many who ran, but they've never won. Because you need to have other additional qualities in order to win. Having said that, I'm going to invite the congratulatory remarks by Mr. Mutapo from one of our key, very important stakeholders, Department of Public Works and Infrastructure, nationally. Can we give him a resounding round of applause? Let us give him a round of applause. Thank you so much.
Nami lo solo ngibona lapha ngathi sengiyabujwayela kancane. Good morning Dumelang. Dumelang hle. Le anchusha ile serious nyana, because here we are here to celebrate, so I'm looking for the people who are happy and stuff like that. So, program director, I would love to honor you